Hey y'all, happy Friday. So yesterday's video, I talked about the small little items adding up to make for a pretty good sales day and how small sales are important. Fortunately today, I can talk about the opposite, how one or two sales can make your entire day, or how one or two sales can cover an entire day of sourcing, where everything else you saw from that day, after that, you're in the profit. Our first order going out is actually to one of you guys, a viewer, and I want to thank Miss Kaylin for her order because we're going to show you just how a couple of items can make all the difference in the world. She bought multiple items, and the first is this Jurassic Park dinosaur. It's called a Tarbosaurus, I guess. His mouth moves, really cute. I found him at the bins. So of course he wasn't too expensive of a find. I paid about 50 cents for him by weight, and it sold for $16.95. But the next two items she bought are the items that you might recognize from a recent video. First off, she got this mushroom oven hanging towel, and I absolutely love this pattern, love the colors, love the design. I pretty much love anything mushrooms, but this one's really vibrant. I am going to say I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $21.95. The reason I'm saying I paid $1 for it, you know I paid $60 for everything at that estate sale and got a ton of stuff. You saw the video. So the dollars is based on how many things I got. I'm also going to say I paid $1 for this Mary Mushroom outlet cover, which is super cool, and they are actually pretty rare. They are not easily found. I paid $1 for it. It sold for $39.95. So thank you, Miss Kaylin. The two items you bought makes me already be in the profit from that estate sale. So I appreciate you buying those items. I hope you love and enjoy them as much as I did finding them. Now we have one more item going out from that estate sale, and this one is going to another viewer. So I'm guessing you guys saw these items in my video and said, I gotta grab them before somebody else does. This is a little house-shaped trinket shelf, and this is going to one of our most frequent buyers, Miss Debbie. And you can see there that little outlet thing fit in there perfect, so it'll hold some really nice trinkets. I paid about $2 for it. It sold for $29.95. I'm saying $2 because it's a larger item, took up more space in that bag. But now we are definitely in the profit on that estate sale, so everything else is just icing on the cake. Next up, we have some makeup going out, and I found a handful of items at an estate sale made by this company. It's called Signature Club A, which I wasn't familiar with, but when I looked up the comps, it was definitely worth grabbing. I paid $1 for this foundation, and it sold for $19.95. Can't be afraid to look stuff up if you don't recognize it, because sometimes the stuff I don't know about is where the real money is. Now we have a lot of multiple different camouflage items. They are actually from a gentleman who worked in the Navy, and I bought all this stuff he wasn't using anymore at his yard sale for $3. I lotted it all up. It sold for $29.71. Now this is an interesting item. It's a little collection of toys that I got at a yard sale last year, and I did my research. I looked them up, I comped them, and the prices were great. There were a lot of souls, looked like it had a great sell-through rate, so I bought them, listed them, and they did nothing. These are Disney Park Weeble Wobbles. There's 10 of them in here. Like I said, I paid $1. They sold finally on sale for $10.36, so not nearly the bolo I thought they would be. Maybe I just didn't have the right characters. How sad. There's my little portable air conditioner that I can't plug in because it'll blow the power, and I bought a generator to run it, but even the quiet generator was too loud in this storage facility, so just gonna have to stick with my fan for right now. And we are looking for a pillowcase, which should be in here, but I've recently been doing some different stuff with my linens and leaving them over here on this shelf because I don't love struggling to get to that filing cabinet. Gotta figure something out over there. And here's what I'm looking for. This is just one single standard size pillowcase, and it is really cool. It's got this Bengal tiger pattern on it. My high school mascot was a tiger, so I probably would have loved to have this pillow in high school. I grabbed this at an estate sale straight out of the linen closet for 50 cents. It sold for $11.95. And now one of my favorite things is going out, some Tupperware. This one's been in my store for quite some time. This is called the Hershey Kiss. That's what the code name is for it, funnel. And I like this kind of like yellowish orange color. I paid $0.25 in an estate sale. It sold for $5.95. It does have some heavy wear to it, but still completely functional. Now we have a lot of trinkets going out, and this one is probably the lot that I made that has sat in my store the longest before being bought. So I made sure the next one is going to be really good. I paid about $3 for this mix of stuff. It sold for $34.95. Now here's another item that came from our trip this past weekend. Something we didn't get at the estate sale. We actually got it at the only yard sale that we found over the weekend. And there was a lot of stuff from the 80s there, and almost everything was marked a quarter, which was super cool. These are current brand note cards. There's only 8 of the original 12 in the box, but they still sell. Current's a great brand to look for. It sells almost instantly for me. I paid a quarter, they sold for $9.95. And they were listed for less than a day. Now we have some string light covers going out. And, you know, I could really go for some fresh corn on the cob. Unfortunately, these are plastic. This is a set of 10 string light covers, and they are like a really hard plastic blow mold type of material. I bought these at a yard sale on a highway sale last year, paid $1, they sold for $9.95. And now we have another bank bag going out, so quite a few of these in the last month, I think. This is the last or second to last one I have left. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and it sold for $9.95. Now, this next item is going to be hard to get to, so I'm going to have to do a little rearranging, I believe, to get to it. We are looking for some birthday napkins that have Elmo and crayons on them. We got these at an estate sale where the person had like hordes and hordes of napkins. They must have owned like a party store. It's the only explanation. I paid a quarter, they sold for $5. And our last item going out is going to come from our little office cubby down here, and it's tiny, so it's probably going to take me a minute to find it. But I know it's in here. It's just probably going to be hiding. We are looking for a eraser, like a single pencil eraser. And here it is. And the reason I picked it up at an estate sale is because it's made by Goodyear. You could tell it was vintage. I figured somebody had to collect it, and I was right. I paid about 10 cents for it in a fill-a-bag type deal at an estate sale. It sold for $9.95. So we have $15.85 into all of these items, and they totaled out to be $266.68 in sales in 24 hours, which is a great day for us. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you soon with another video of What's Sold.